Hello, relatives. Welcome to the Schlagbyte for the week, July 5th, 2018. Toys R Us just went out of business, but tattoos are in and becoming a big business. When I was a kid, tattoos were something that sailors got on shore leave, or gangbangers as an initiation rite. They featured hearts and daggers and names, fierce animals, and I wondered why anyone would want to be branded for a lifetime with a reminder of the person they once were but may no longer be. Nowadays, tattoos have emerged as complex works of art, and men and women of every nationality, performers, university professors, athletes, businessmen, doctors, they have them, often more than one, and you don't have to go to seedy tattoo parlors anymore on the wrong side of town to get one. The New York Times recently reported that tattoo artists are now invited to wedding receptions, where tattoo artists provide them as party favors. The host and the artist create a personalized emblem for the event, and guests can get inked at the moment. I assure you, I've given up my old perceptions about tattoos and what they say about the people who have them. I'm thinking if a tattoo has a powerful meaning for you, makes a statement about who you are, makes you feel good, then why not? But the skin, although the largest organ in the body, is a limited commodity. And sooner or later, you're going to run out of display space, which means you'll have to decide whether the event you're at is so memorable as compared to those that might still happen that it's worthy of immortalization. And what about the potential for commercializing this limited resource? With its burgeoning growth, soon big companies will be willing to pay you to use your body as a billboard for their brand. And depending on the size and the location, will determine how much they'll pay you for these indelible advertisements. And what if your body is covered with tattoos of such artistic value that people will bid for your skin as an art piece, and on your death they get to tan and display it? All right, it's a bit macabre, but I also want to tell you that the truth is I also have one. It's small, discreetly placed where few can see it. It's a turtle, and it's been a powerful totemic animal for me since my days in the Indian Health Service. It represents my transformative journey from doctor to healer. And now I'm thinking of getting another, a flamingo, which symbolizes the last 30 years in my life, where in addition to being a physician, I am also a humanitarian clown. Clowning is the best way I know to get out of my head and into my heart, and to connect with people at a soulful level. I've clowned in hospitals, prisons, orphanages, street markets, war zones, disaster areas, and doing this work in spite of the setting. Perhaps because of it lifts my spirit, because it reminds me that even in the most difficult circumstances, we can be reminded of our shared humanity. Clowning is a play date for the heart. My clown persona is a flamingo ballerina who wears pink tights, a tutu, a flamingo headdress. It's ridiculously funny. And my only question now is where I ought to put it and how big to make it. Your thoughts? And let me add as a postscript, I still think that fewer says more than being covered from head to toe with them. The Skin is a limited edition notebook on whose pages I think we ought to be writing poetry, not novels. So, it's what I have to say today, relatives. Stay well. I am with you. Remember that we are all connected. Reach out, love somebody. In all of these times, I say this for all my relations. Mitakuye.